Okay, this video is about converting pressures. This is important because you're going to end up using this within your gas laws problems. And all that converting pressures is doing is a one-step Stoich problem. Okay, so there's a few things we need to know first. You should have done this in your notes. You should have learned that 1 atmosphere is equal to 101.3 kilopascals, which is also equal to 760 millimeters of mercury. Those are the three that we're going to be using in this class most of the time. This is essentially the same as saying 36 inches is equal to 3 feet, which is equal to 1 yard. The only difference is that these units are talking about pressure, whereas those units are talking about length. Okay, so let's do some practice problems. It really is not that crazy, especially if you kind of understood Stoich. Okay, so whenever you're doing a conversion, you're always going to start with given over 1. Then you make sure you have your given unit down here and your wanted unit at the top. And you plug in the number that goes with each of those units. So an example problem, if we had 37.5 kilopascals and we were wanting to go to atmospheres, here's how we do this. So first thing we do is we write our given, so 37.5 kilopascals divided by 1, just like in my formula right here. And then immediately diagonally, I'm going to put the same unit that I started with because I eventually want to be able to cancel these guys out. And I'm going to put who I want on the top, which is atmospheres. The nice thing about this is that you literally have 3 numbers to choose from. 1, 101.3, and 760. So the number that goes with atmospheres right here is a 1. So if I see atmospheres right here, I'm going to put a 1 with it. The number that goes with kPa, kilopascals, is 101.3. Okay? Those guys cancel out, and when we put this in our calculator, we're going to put 37.5 divided by 101.3. 37.5 divided by 101.3. That ends up equaling 0.370 atmospheres. Okay, so you could do this similarly with, sorry, I don't know what I want to do. You could also do this with millimeters of mercury. Let's say we wanted to get to millimeters of mercury. So instead of getting to atmospheres, if it wanted millimeters of mercury, I would put who I wanted on top, which is millimeters of mercury. The number that goes with that is 760. And if I was trying to convert there, I would do 37.5 times 760 divided by 101.3. And that ends up being 281 millimeters of mercury. These conversions for pressure will be very important in any law that has pressure in it, because you need to make sure you have the same unit on both sides of the equation. Okay? So, hopefully that helps.